The book of Deuteronomy. Moses gives his final messages to the new generation before they enter the promised land. These are powerful farewell speeches full of reminders and challenges. We're in Deuteronomy 1-3, Psalm 53, and Proverbs 12:15-28. Let's start this important book. Quick prayer. God, thank you for your faithfulness through every wilderness. Help us remember what you've done and choose to obey. Amen. Deuteronomy 1. Moses begins speaking on the east side of the Jordan in the 40th year. He recounts how God told them at Horeb, Sinai, to leave and take the land. They sent spies, the people rebelled because of fear, and God made that generation wander for 40 years. Moses reminds them, "You did not trust the Lord your God." Deuteronomy 2-3. Moses reviews the wilderness journey. God told them not to fight the descendants of Esau, Edom, or Lot, Moab, and Ammon. They defeated King Sihon of the Amorites and King Og of Bashan, two powerful kings. The land east of the Jordan was given to Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh. Moses pleaded to enter the land, but God said no because of what happened at Meribah. Moses appointed Joshua as the new leader. Psalm 53. The fool says in his heart, "There is no God." They are corrupt, and their ways are vile. God looks down from heaven on all mankind to see if there are any who understand, any who seek God. Proverbs 12:15-28. The way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. There is deceit in the hearts of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life. Explanation. Deuteronomy means second law. Moses is repeating and explaining God's commands to the new generation who didn't experience Sinai. He constantly says, "Remember," because forgetting what God has done leads to disobedience. The victories over Sihon and Og are proof that God fights for them. Psalm 53 is almost identical to Psalm 14 and shows the foolishness of rejecting God. Proverbs 12 contrasts the fool, who trusts only himself, with the wise, who listen to advice and promote peace. Real-life comparison. Moses recounting the past equals the importance of remembering God's faithfulness during hard times, so we don't repeat the same mistakes. Fear at the spies report equals how fear of giants, big challenges, can keep us from God's promises. Psalm 53 fool equals living like God doesn't exist or doesn't care. Proverbs 12 equals listening to wise advice instead of thinking we know best. Today, remember one time God was faithful in your life and thank Him for it. Identify one giant, fear, that's holding you back and choose to trust God. Seek wise advice before making a big decision. What's one thing God has done for you that you need to remember today? Comment. Moses calls the new generation to remember and obey. Deuteronomy is full of wisdom for us today. Tomorrow more of Moses' speeches. Subscribe, share. See you tomorrow.